Aye, mate. Right, so what we're going to look at here is how to fit things into your diet that maybe traditionally wouldn't be in the plan. So if you've watched the video on how to fit a few drinks in, this is going to along really similar lines to that video, right? So the thing I want to get you looking at here, right, is say for example you were thinking, or you're out, right, maybe you're just sitting in with your missus and you're like, right, she's like, oh, do you want to get a cheesecake or something like that, or something of that nature, and you look and you're like, right, God, how many calories are in that? So what we're going to do right away, right, we would go to MyFitnessPal and look up the calories in a cheesecake. I'm not going to go through this for you. You could scan the barcode, right, and I'm just going to take a rough guess. Say it's 450. What we'd do is scroll through the leaner plan, and we would go to your kind of weight range, and we would look at, cool, right, so what can I take out here? So what we would do, this is really similar to the alcohol video. I'm not going to go through the whole process again. If you haven't seen how we do this, go back and watch that video. What we would do is look at, for example, we could say, right, cool, how many calories on 2 slices of bread? Say you are a 60 to 70 kilo man, right, so that's roughly, I know off the top of my head, it's about 200 calories. So you're like, cool, if I'm going to eat the cheesecake, that's 200 calories down, so I've still need to find another 250 calories out my diet. So then it could be like, cool, right, or maybe my porridge, so 50 grams of porridge oats, I know that's roughly about that. So you're like, right, cool, so if I took out 2 slices of bread, my porridge oats, that meant I could have the cheesecake that day. And this is what we can do with any kind of food. If we can work out the calorie intake, we can look at like the carb sources that we're going to have with our meal, and we can use that to deduct the calories out so that we can still have things that we enjoy. So we can, maybe if your mates are going out for a dessert, something like that, and you can roughly guesstimate the calories as well. If you're not sure of this, you can drop us a message and ask us. And don't get me wrong, this is something we shouldn't be doing a lot. If you're doing this every day, things are going to get really tough. But if you're doing this maybe once a week at the weekend, you're out, you want a cake, something along those lines, it means that you don't need to stress about it, you don't need to worry yourself. You can just go in, make changes. You can look at, so you could be looking at, for example, could I take out a Morton's roll, which is about 120 calories, cool. And if you do that with all these things, work your way through, and you can do it day to day. So you could just be like, each day, so for example, if you want to have a 500 calorie dessert on a Saturday, you could, and you normally have 2 slices of bread, you could just have 1 slice of bread every day that week. And that would mean that you would save up 500 calories through the week. So you don't need to just do it on the day. You're going to have something you can use calories, because your calories don't reset at the end of each day. So you could theoretically take a wee bit out each day to save calories up for that at the weekend. I hope this helps you, mate.